Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Faceless Surgeon, and welcome back to the ABC murders. In the last episode, I actually almost rage quitted because this needs to be turned a little bit to the side, like so. And now I need to actually align it all over again, which was a giant pain in the ass to do the first time. So if I just do that. And do this. No, hold on. It should go like that to the sides. Yep. This needs to go like this. And this needs to go like this. So this goes over here. That goes over there. This one is actually for over here. And it needs to go down here. It needs to be in this specific interval, which is, in all honesty, quite stupid if you ask me, but it is what it is. Can't really complain too much. And now this one, now this is the most annoying thing. Because this one actually controls this one. Okay, so let's change this one to over here. This one to like that. And that one like so. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I nearly aligned them perfectly. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Okay, see, but that's the interesting part, is that we can actually just control this one separately. Like so.
Franklin must really love his country to have an engraving in his trunk.
Okay, freaking hell.
A signet ring?
Yeah.
A signet ring with a code written on it. 1587. It may be useful to me.
Will definitely be useful to us. Oh, lordy lord. What's over here? Yeah, let's just leave out of here. Okay, let's go back in here to finish up the initial investigation.
The door is locked.
We do have a skeletal key, so...
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names. No deaths on the records from A to D. They've been handled recently. No names. Disappointing.
Okay.
Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No names. Disappointing.
Well, it is what it is, my French buddy.
Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum. Sir Carmichael's collection.
Well, it is to be expected. He is freaking rich, and he was a fraud specialist, so he had the money, no
I see
doubt.
some papers that were not there the first time I visited. Valuers report property. Building land located in Comside, Churston client, Sir Carmichael Clark, April 15, 1935, Court and Brunskill office.
Okay.
Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for? Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comside, Churston, Devon. Brighton, 1935.
All right.
Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from... I estimate that Lady...
All right. We already read that.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons.
Okay. We already did examine that a while ago. Okay. What about this over here?
Order and method above all. Let us finish examining the mansion while no one is around.
Okay.
Comside's private collection. Purchases since 1920.
All right. So you already
Catalog
observed
for-
that. That is okay.
There are some very valuable...
Yes, of course. What is this?
Compass, point to the south. Bronze and magnetite. Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC. Purchased in Hong Kong, 1935.
Okay, legit. What's this over here?
A dark dragon for a bright-haired maid. C.
Hmm.
I've already seen similar daggers.
Yeah. Okay.
Attention, Franklin. Task list. A. Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done. B. Tidying up real estate property files. Done. C. Calling the lawyer about inventory. Done. D. Update the tenant farmer list. Done. E. Update land rent accounting. Done. F. Ordering a restock of arsenic. Done. P.S. I have left on the living room table some of my things I don't want to keep. The locket and the dagger. I am sure you know why. Thora. Order and method above all. Order and...
Okay.
So come up.
That is still fairly weird, if you ask me. Right, let us head on over here.
This plate appears to be a signet ring bearing the
1587.
This plate appears.
Okay.
This plate appears. This plate appears. I think that signet ring should be placed here.
Ah, okay.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to abandon that one for now. Since I have no idea in what capacity it will actually go.
February 1922, South Africa.
Okay.
February 1922, South Africa. July 1920, Alaska Peninsula.
Okay.
Franklin appears to be very active.
Does you know? That's a Lee Enfield rifle, I believe. Mm-hmm.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman, a good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Okay. That doesn't really tell us much now, does it? In regard... Ooh, hold on. This. Okay.
A Chinese symbol is in... This character appears to be the wrong way round. I should continue to study.
Okay.
Well. The characters engraved on this padlock resemble those engraved on the metal discs.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Okay.
Like this character.
Okay.
Like this.
Okie dokie.
Like this. The position of this character.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, what do you want me to do about it
Position of
exactly?
this character.
Okay.
The position of this character.
Okay, they are in different
Position of
positions
this
here.
character looks right.
So, to the far right should be this character. This one that's over here should be right and over there. Immediately to the left of it should be this one that looks like two peas. That one. Immediately next to it should be the TJ. Yeah, that one. And all the way to the left should be that one. Ah, there we go.
At last, the cupboard is open.
Magnifique.
Helmet, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped.
Mm-hmm.
Helmet, flask. Genteel and wild. English countryside revisited.
Don't understand why he would need that, but
The Railway
okay.
Children. E. Nesbit.
Okay.
For Franklin. On Teffy's Christmas, 1910.
Okay, but the Christmas gift from his aunt. Okay, I can respect that.
Traveling in China. A practical guide for English travelers.
Okay. Okay. I mean, obviously I'm missing something in regards to that map. I know it's in his Lions Trophy, but
April 1925. Aceh Province, Sumatra.
okay. I don't think there's any hunting trophies over here.
Order.
Wait a second. There is this other map over here.
Traditional Chinese map. Facsimile. South is on the top of the map.
Okay. I'm still not quite so sure what needs to be done over there. Right, that one has like a little bit of a claw. Okay.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Okay. I mean, okay, I think I relatively get the picture. That is, I had to look it up because it's really so stupid. And it makes absolutely no sense by what logic
The
this
Alaskan
goes.
Kodiak bear.
Unless it lines up exactly where the magical pin is supposed to be. Other than that, I have no idea.
The lion of Sumatra.
Okay, it's on that path. So that one is okay, this one is okay, this one is okay, this one and this one are okay, surprisingly. This one,
The African kudu.
there we go. So you just
I
need
heard
to
the sound
align
of a mechanism.
these from where they were hunted.
Strange way of protecting one's safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on a map.
What's the code here? 1587. 1587.
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry. Eton College School year, 1912-1913. Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
Discipline.
Sir Carmichael Clark, Campside, Churston, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsinchasui, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Campside, 1935, January the 12th. Dear Franklin, first, I wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless, you should know that we miss you here, and that Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother. Charlotte Clark, Campside, Churston, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsim Kowloon, Hong Kong, Campside, 1935, January 1st. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder. At home, everything annoys me, starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me. Sir, I know, but my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Carl will probably speak in his usual convoluted way, but I wanted to be the first to announce it to you. It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Campside. Warm regards, Charlotte. 12 gold sovereigns, some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery.
Yeah, I do believe that's it. For the inside, we should expect the outside.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
I guess we shall find out.
Something makes me feel uncomfortable. Brown pellets. Revolting. Brown pellets. Tut-tut. The gardener does not follow the alignment. There, that's better. It is symmetrical. There, that.
Okay. And of course there is the dead rat. Okay, let's take a look at this
I
over
would
here.
like to congratulate Clark's gardener. What symmetry. This wisteria is in full bloom.
Yeah, that appears to be nice.
This fountain makes a very relaxing sound.
No, it doesn't. It actually makes me want to urinate.
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire. Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers. This object would probably be useful to me. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. What exactly for? There's someone is behind this compass side. There is that. So it doesn't want to be accused of theft. Oh.
Everything that Thorgray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her, but she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. No, I guess. Yeah, she never considered poisoning her because, I mean, it's for the rats,
Thorgray had no
obviously.
reason to kill someone who only had a few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
Let us take a look at this.
May you have peace, Carmichael. Charlotte.
Okay, let us go back. And that will lead us back over here. But yeah, the actual... Ooh, hold on.
Clark's greenhouse.
Ah, you must have some rare plants. Okay, fair enough. Everything is symmetrical as it should be. Freaking symmetrical freak, my dude. Okay. We're just going to leave everything opened, I guess.
April 9.
What am I gonna do with this?
If someone has tried to get rid of these documents, they may be important.
Okay. We ought to inform Michael of our progress. Let's go ahead and give him a call.
Hello, Hastings. I have finished in Sherdston. I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burnt document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Bien. You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Nice.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
We gotta get our ego up a little bit. What's this?
Royal Mathematical and Statistical Society's Bulletin, September the 9th, 1935. The alphabet murder, a methodical madman. It's highly probable that the alphabet murderer will kill again. Could we possibly estimate the number of victims in his next crime? Yes, and it is easy. As soon as we know the ratio of towns, cities and villages whose names begin with a D and the ratio of English people whose names are spelled the same. On the one hand, the ratio of towns, cities and villages in England with a name starting with D, and on the other hand, the ratio of English people with a name also starting with D. After this initial calculation, it is easy to deduce the likelihood of actually being murdered if you belong to the target population. Go to the last page to find our results and details on the calculations. Daily Blag, August 31, 1935. Moustache at half-mast. Poirot's repeated failure in ABC case. Sometimes small things trouble great men. Hastings, faithful collaborator of the Belgian detective, knows something about it. 3 mornings in a row, he confided to us, the cook broke the egg yolks when preparing Poirot's breakfast. This apparently casual event has greatly disturbed my friend, to the point it breaks his concentration and slows his judgment. I also noticed his mustache, which is so proud, being duller than usual.
Poirot, I assure you I haven't said any such thing to the journalists. They twist everything.
Stony silence. Okay.
Ah, some cool hair.
Okay.
This bottle is for her visit.
Let us observe him once again.
This man is tired.
Yeah, you can tell by his blackened eyes. Unshaven beard and the fact that he's drinking quite heavily, might I add.
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Let us talk to him.
Mr. Parrow, I don't know why I'm here.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Parrow, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Okay.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her around the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Really? Okay. Okay, he feels guilty. Okay. Okay, well, there are 3 options, that's the issue. Okay, Donald was very much in love with Betty. Donald really likes Megan. Donald does not kill Megan in his dream. Donald was very much in love with Betty. Donald said he has feelings for Megan and he feels guilty about abandoning Betty. Yep.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her. Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question. Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size? glasses, dark suit, and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident, but he wasn't.
Aha!
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin could not go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston. It was too risky for you to keep these objects, am I correct?
Risky? What was the risk?
You know very well what Lady Clark might have said if you had kept these objects.
Indeed. These objects were gifts. But Lady Clark would have been convinced that I'd stolen them. By returning them, I put an end to such evil gossip.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Aha, okay. That is Sir Carmichael if he had lived. Zora is... Stayed behind several Sir Carmichael's affair. Zora likes Franklin. Okay. Dora is evasive about her relationship. Dora likes Franklin. Okay. No. Yeah, he found her charming. He offered her the brooch. But Dora likes Franklin. Dora likes Franklin. Okay. Well, it has to be one of these combinations. So, would Fora have married Sir Carmichael? Okay. Sir Carmichael found Fora charming. Fora is a seductress. Fora is evasive. Fora likes Franklin. Fora a brooch. The declaration. Okay. Okay, let's go like this. Okay. Okay. No, wait, it should actually be like this. Okay, then on the third one I just do like this. Ah, there we go. Thought I wanted to be married, certainly would have succeeded in doing so.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Here's another common point between the murders. The murderer is a seducer. Door to door. Ooh. He sells stockings. Yep, it's the stocking strangler.
It's perfectly
We
clear,
got him.
Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill, and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Job. Royal... It's highly... Yes. After this initial calculation, go to the last page to find our Daily Blag. This apparently casually...
Okay. Let's actually tie yourselves up. We gotta get some ego points up in here. Nice. Let us go ahead and phone it in.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes, contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Doncaster.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
The plot thickens.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Okay. Ego?
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long, ABC. I should
Interesting.
compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person. Mon ami, it is a pleasure to be working with you again. I have missed you this past few years.
Okay.
Let us examine this more.
Okay, so the A.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
Yeah. A.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Yes.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects.
Okay, I and I.
Yes, this I is...
I.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
W.
The W is not printed properly.
Well, could be the best the best shit ever. Yes, it's on my own way.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
I told you.
Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes.
Okay, he's a bit cranky.
I've finished with this I've finished.
Okay.
So, how are you getting on?
I mean over here.
Now, down to work.
Okay.
All of this needs putting in order a little.
Okay, this is the top. This is also the top. This one.
This page is child's play.
Okay. I wouldn't really say that, but okay.
This page will be reconstructed in a flash.
That's great. This one should go here. This one here. This one here.
This page is finished.
Perfect.
It's done. 3 more to go.
Let's move on to this one then. Like that. Then like that. Then like... Oh, okay.
This page is finished. And that's 2 done. It's...
Yeah, I don't doubt for a second we'll be facing more of a challenge pretty soon. Okay, like
This
that.
page will be...
That is great.
It's so simple.
Almost like it has been deliberately done that way, no?
This page is finished. Only 1 more.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed. A bottle of solvent. The cloth is now soaked with solvent.
Well, let's wipe away the ink.
Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alisasha, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Okay, let's read them.
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking. Alexander Bonaparte Cust. War wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia. Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Dunbar is the next one, Alexander is the killer. Fucking hell, dude. Where did the bond documents come from? Second Cook medical records, having consulted recently all the victims of fraud afflictions. And the assassination is visible on the burned documents.
The burned documents are medical records and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
Let's go ahead and answer it.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Called on this does Black Swan.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Chief Inspector, I would rather call myself.
As you wish. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, the Black Swan. Hercule Poirot here. May I speak to the owner?
Speaking. Dick Dudley Dunbar. How can I help you?
Is there Mr. Cust among your guests?
He arrived today. Shall I call him for you?
No, it is you I wish to speak with.
But who is this Cust?
Have you heard about the ABC case?
Oh, yes. I must say I'm not all that reassured. What with my name starting with D and all that?
You're in danger. Beware of your guest.
Do you think that Cust might be dangerous? Oh, I do hope you're wrong. He seems so harmless, you know. Oh, yes, completely harmless.
Do not be fooled. He has already killed 3 people and you are next.
A murderer? Under my roof? Good God!
Dunbar, can you hear me? Dunbar! Hello? Dunbar has had malaise. That's all we needed. I'm calling the Doncaster police. I hope they get there quickly.
Hello, Poirot. We have some good news. The police in Doncaster have caught our man at the Black Swan Hotel. They're sending him here by train.
How is the hotel owner?
He had a heart attack. He was taken to the hospital.
Oh no. It is my fault. When I told him the killer was at his hotel, I should have been more considerate.
Come on, Poirot. You weren't to know he had a weak heart.
Cost poor Dunbar his life.
No, of course.
While we're waiting to question Cust,
Okay.
we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt. Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you were so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
100% agree.
Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Nice.
To Marbury Guest House, please.
Okay.
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name, in Cheshire.
Okay. Da.
I've been going past this modest guest house for so long. I would never have thought that the ABC case would lead me here.
Okay, let's head inside. Whoosh.